In the wake of Hurricane Beryl and the unnerving potential of future devastating natural disasters throughout the 2024 Atlantic hurricane season, Minister for Information Honorable Dr. Ernest Hilaire believes a more modern approach is needed to ensure connectivity and widespread dissemination of relevant and consistent information and advisories. This is a major area of concern for the island, as Minister Hilaire highlighted the issue of contradictory information circulating within the public, made worse by the fact there are subsets of the populace unable to access mainstream media outlets. The prevailing belief is the need to streamline news during instances of natural disasters and national shutdowns, so that the island can be updated via one main source.
You begin to wonder whether or not from a certain time to another time there should be one voice in the country. Just one voice. Every station should carry the same information, the same stories. So no matter where you are in Central, which station you tune to, everybody hears the same thing. So you can't say, well, I didn't hear that announcement, but you will listen to a radio station that had a talk show about hurricanes. And what do you do during hurricanes? And when the wind is strong and the rain is singing, what do you do? And they glamorize it and whatnot. And you miss an important announcement because you're listening to somebody calling in and say, when it's raining, I under my bed sheets and I keep it warm and whatnot. So, you want to avoid those kind of situations.
The information minister underscored that without a substantial output of information through crises such as hurricanes, individuals are put at risk as they are left to their own devices.
And we need to have some reflection on how we modernize it. In times like that, you really miss Radio St. Lucia, because in many ways, Radio St. Lucia was seen by the population as the authoritative source of all information. Of course, since then, we've had a plethora of radio stations opening up. And the danger we can face now is that media houses are sensationalizing inclement weather that's coming, whatnot. So asking people to call in and say what's happening in your community and even after the fact, inviting people to call in and talk about damage, whatnot. So when persons are still supposed to be indoors, with still having a lockdown, people already venturing out because they want to see what damage is done, because they want to be able, because that's the consequence of it, because it becomes a dramatic event in itself and is driven by the media.
According to Minister Hilaire, St. Lucia will be venturing further in the use of radio broadcasting for natural disasters and island-wide shutdowns, once a final approval is received.
We are going to be going back on the air. I mean, we're just waiting for final approval from ECTEL and other agencies. We are going to go back as Radio St. Lucia. But the point I'm making is other stations are broadcasting, and you want to have a single voice. You don't want people missing out on important information.
The minister's remarks underscore growing awareness of the vulnerabilities small island nations face due to climate change and the increasing frequency of extreme weather events. This push for enhanced communication systems is seen as a crucial step in safeguarding lives and minimizing economic disruption in the event of a disaster. For Choice News Now, this is Obi Offor reporting.